Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey, today we're going to look at Classic Carey. This is from John Carey and RSVP Presents. What this is, it's 13 different card effects, 13 really great card effects, let me tell you. They're all great little card tricks. They're very easy to perform. They all have very little sleights involved and nothing has been left uncovered in this. John has gone over every single one of these tricks, made them completely streamlined, completely easy, and all for the highest and best impact that he can get from his spectators. Absolutely. There's nothing too earth-shattering as far as originality. You're going to recognize a lot of familiar plots in this, of course, but what John is bringing is his classicness, it's his flair, it's his style, and like I said, they've been streamlined down to just the bare bones essentials, and I think he's found just the best lights and the best presentation for each one of these. Let's take a look at Classic Carey right now and give you a little taste of what you could expect.
Caitlin, the second card trick, no, the third card trick I think you've seen this evening, so you know the rules. Give them a little mix. Any kind of mix is fine, a quick cut, quick shuffle. No money is going to be staked on this with the card, so nobody's going to lose anything. Okay, now I've got a lucky card. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. I want you to have a lucky card, so and I've even got the pen as well. So I'll just spread through the cards like this. You just say stop whenever you wish.
Stop.
Just there? You happy with that? Yeah? Okay, and we'll use that card, the 9 of clubs, yeah? That'll be my lucky card. Would you pick up the pen for me, please? It's lovely, and I'll hold the pack. Just write your name big and bold across that card, and you can, I'll put the pen away actually, that'd be cool. All right, make sure the ink doesn't come off. I don't really think I've got one of those special magic markers, yeah? Okay, and would you hold your left hand out for me, palm up, and we'll put the 9 of clubs on your hand. Would you put your other hand on top? That's lovely, and we'll give these a little mix. To tell you earlier, I've got a lucky card. I bet you don't know what it is. It's the Ace of Diamonds. Helped me win a lot of money once in a poker game. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to go like this through the cards. Anytime you wish, and I don't want to influence you in any way, I just want you to stop anywhere you want to stop, yeah? So anywhere you like, just say stop.
Stop.
Right here, yeah?
Yep.
Now if we would have gone one further, we would have got that card, which is the Queen of Spades. If we would have gone one less, we would have got that card, which is the 5 of Diamonds, but we didn't. How impressed would you be if this was my lucky card, the Ace of Diamonds, where you freely said stop? Be pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But magic's all about surprise, watch. Because if I just do that, turn over the card between your hands, you say, that's my lucky card, show it to the camera, the Ace of Diamonds. So if that's your lucky card, my lucky card even, I guess this must be your signed lucky card. How about that?
All right, so that was John Carey. If you don't know who John Carey is, he has a lot of DVDs that have his last name in them. So like Handle with Carey and Carry On. So it's kind of funny. So a few questions that we always ask about all of our magic products. The first of which is, what's in the box? Hey, what's in the box? Just a DVD. You get one DVD. It's an hour and 40 minutes long. That's right, it's an hour and 40 minutes long for 13 effects. You're getting a ton of instruction, great teaching, and some, like I said, some really great magic tricks. Hey, so how are the angles? How are the angles? They're great. Like I said, these are simple card tricks, so they're only going to be the angles that you would expect with these routines. I don't think any of his angles are knacky at all. It's just what you would expect from simple walk around table card tricks. Can these be inspected? Absolutely. There's no funny business here. John's not using any trick cards. There's no gaffes involved. There's 2 special cards that are at the end, and we'll get to that. But like I said, everything can be inspected. Borrowed deck most of the time, even a spectator shuffle deck most of the time. So like I said, he's really stripped these down so that you get some very powerful magic with bare bones equipment. All right, so what's the quality and overall production value? It's great. It's a great DVD. It's well taught. You got live performances. You got multiple spectators. It's all shot in HD. It's a beautiful location. Some of the spectators are even beautiful. Like I said, you're getting a really well done DVD. RSVP Presents has really gone out of their way to give you something that has a lot of quality to it. All right, so how original are the effects compared to other effects with similar plots? Like I said, you're going to see a lot of familiar plots. You're going to get a Triumph, you're going to get an Ambitious card, you're going to get an Oil and Water, you're going to get any card to any number, but the great thing about this is what John brings to it. For instance, his ambitious card routine is done with 4 queens, and it really kind of makes a fun presentation and presents the ambitious card plot in a brand new way. And I think that that's a really cool thing that John's bringing to this, and you should definitely check it out. All right, so how much practice does it require? Each trick will require some practice. None of these, I think, are self-working. These are real card tricks for workers in the real world. So as much practice as you would put into any card trick that you would want to pull it off and do a good job, I think that you're gonna need to do that same amount of practice with these. So how much setup and reset is there? Most of these tricks start from a shuffled deck, even a spectator shuffled deck. There were only a few that required some setup. In fact, the last effect, mental projection, is kind of a mental telepathy deck trick, but you're doing it with just a handful of cards. And you're gonna need 2 blank cards for that effect that match the backs of your current deck. But other than that, there's not any setup or reset, I think, with any of these card tricks. They'll work with you just saying, hey, do you have a deck of cards that I can borrow? And you're ready to go. All right, so some positives, some advantages. These are all fun effects. A lot of keepers in this. I think you'll have no trouble finding tricks that will be adopted into your ongoing routine. All right, some negatives. Hey, like we say, there's negatives to everything. These are just the negatives that I see. They don't have to be the negatives that you agree with. The sleights he uses in this DVD, he goes through them very quickly. He shows the effect to you slowly. He's a good teacher, but he doesn't actually teach you how to do the sleights with like a different camera angle, and he doesn't babysit you, in other words, okay? He does give credit where credit is due, and that's awesome. He credits everybody for the effects that he's using, but he doesn't actually teach you some of these sleights. He's counting on you to know them. So I would say, while these effects are perfect for a beginner might not know some of these sleights in advance, okay? The second negative I have with this, and it's just me, and John can yell at me later, the one of the spectators he has in there, she just looks bored. She looks bored. She's very unenthusiastic. She's constantly like nervously looking off camera to see if she's doing it right. And when he shows her the big trick, she doesn't applaud or look excited or anything. It looks like she just wants to leave. So she's shy. She has no reaction at all. And I was kind of sad. I felt sorry for him. Like he was really trying to get a reaction from her, and she was giving him nothing. All right, so is it worth your money? Hey, it's 30 bucks, okay? It's 30 bucks, but like I said, you're getting almost 2 hours of teaching. 2 hours of teaching for 30 bucks, that's $2.30 a trick, okay? So I think it's definitely right in the pocket, definitely worth your money. All right, so who would like this? People who are working card magicians, people who collect these classic variations on a familiar theme, people who do walk around, people who do strolling bar, people who do restaurant magic, I think would all love Classic Carey. RSV presents, and if you would like to purchase your own, you can find it from one of your favorite Murphy's Magic suppliers. Thanks.